This is even more proof that this game is satanic. I mean, this is so much proof. I mean, straight away you got a basically boss of the devil sitting on a toilet, real mature. And then you got the Baphomet in the background. As you can clearly see right here, the Baphomet head, the goat head right in the background. I mean, honestly. Then you got the Masonic checkerboard floor. Then you got the goat head again, representation of the Baphomet. Then you got these devils, and this is where it gets even more immature. I mean, as you can see, yeah, that's supposed to be his you know what. So it's really mature, isn't it? It's inappropriate, it's not funny. This is supposed to be the devil's basically private parts, because it's in between his legs. It's not funny at all. And you got the Zionist star for the fake Jews, the Zionism, the Jews that claim to be Jews but are really Satanists. And then you got a demon inside of it. That explains it good, because that's really what they are. They claim to be real Jews but aren't. They're of the synagogue of Satan. This star was never ever the Star of David. There's no proof, there's no documentation. It was never the Star of David, it's the Star of the Pentagram. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do you think it's got 6 points? Add it up 3 times. 6, 6, 6. Mark of the beast. And then you got this is really appropriate, isn't it? Prostitute. They're basically promoting that this woman's a prostitute. This is a fallen angel. You can clearly see black wings, but they put in prostitute. Notice a lightning bolt here as well, the skull of death. The Masonic checkerboard floor, again, you'll find this all the way through this video game. It's just everywhere. And then you got this is really inappropriate and not funny. It's basically a man's private part is a monster. It's not funny. And as you see, the penis head thing is next to a woman's backside. I mean, torn king of desire, sexual desire. This is how immature they really are. This company that made this game. It's not funny at all. It's immature. And as you can see, this is another area with the goat head Baphomet on the wallpaper. Just another excuse for them to promote it. And this is just an excuse because, one, he clearly isn't blind. He hasn't got anything wrong with that eye. It's just an excuse so they can promote basically one eye. And notice as well, his eye is white and his pupil is pure black. Darkness becomes one with lightness. Since when has anyone's pupil been pure black? That's demonic possession. And then we get this goat-headed thing on a horse. As you see, the Baphomet horns again. The Masonic checkerboard floor of the Freemason Lodge again. And again. Then this is the basically menu when it's loading. Notice the lightning bolt. The lightning bolt. Representation of Lucifer. And then we got this, I mean, this is the most obvious in your face. Pentagram, the devil, lightning coming down. Lightning is a representation of Satan. You got upside down pentagram. Then you got the devil. I mean, this game is satanic. Promotes witchcraft, sorcery. And the name of it anyway is Persona. Multiple personas of MK Ultra. As you can clearly see, he's got no arms or anything. It's just devil horns, and these are obviously his demons. As you can see, it's an upside down star pentagram. And then even when you're leveling up, it's a lightning bolt. So, I mean, and the colours, well, red, black, white, Freemason colours. And as you can see, upside down pentagram, you can clearly see that this is the devil. And as you can see, lightning bolt again. Promoting the lightning bolt. And again, like I said, and look at this, this is just the excuse. What is the name of the light producing substance in fireflies? This is not true. This is just an excuse so they can promote the name Lucifer. The answer is Luciferin. So you've got to look at it. What is the name of the light producing? So they're saying that Lucifer produces light. No, he doesn't. Lucifer is not light and never will be. He is a demon. And he is a liar. There's no light in him, and there's no good in him. He's pure evil. And he will be going to hell one day with his demons. Lucifer can never change. He can never change. He was evil from the day. He was a murderer from day one. Because the reason he was a murderer, because as we know with Adam and Eve, that was the first basically murder, because it was Satan's fault. But honestly, they're promoting that, because we all know Lucifer manifestates himself as an angel of light. So they're promoting here that Lucifer is the source of light. This is what the Freemasons believe, that Lucifer is the source of knowledge. The true knowledge and light, it's born. There is no true knowledge with Lucifer, it's all lies. And of course, what do we have here? Pharaoh, the Egyptian dog, basically god thing. And notice black, white, throwing up the 666 hand sign, because that's what the Egyptians were connected to. The devil, these were fallen angels. And as we see, when this thing's casting things and throwing things at you, we see the planet Saturn, and then we see the all-seeing eye. The planet Saturn, and as we can see it here again, and even here, the planet Saturn is connected to Satan, and it is connected to the black cube. I mean as well, this is just even more proof. Phoenix, the rise of the Phoenix. What is the Phoenix known as? The Phoenix is known for destroying itself and then resurrecting itself from the ashes. As we know, that Lucifer's known to do the same, rise from the rise of the Antichrist. As we know, Satan gets shot in the head or a deadly wound to his head, and then he comes back to life. That's what it simulates. The Luciferians worship the Phoenix, because that's what it simulates. It simulates Satan. Satan, basically, the Phoenix kills itself and then rises up from the ashes. I mean, it's straight up satanic. The phoenix is pure evil. And then you got here the monarch butterfly. The blue and black is a monarch butterfly. If you look it up, you'll see that this is a butterfly created by the Illuminati. It's a monarch butterfly. And of course, what do we have here? The snake. Snake, all it needs is snake hair. Medusa, the snake god, the false god. And if you look at this, if you look closely, these ain't angel wings, these are eagle. And it's a lion. Now if you don't know what this means, in the Vatican and Italy, they've got it all over the place. They openly promote it. That's how you know Italy and Rome and the Vatican is Babylon. Because the lion with eagle wings is a representation of Babylon. As we know with Daniel, when he saw a vision and prophesied, he saw a beast rising with eagle wings. He saw beasts rising out of the sea. And of course, this is another Persona game, Persona 4. That's basically what this is. And straight away in the cutscene, all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. In joke. And then you've got this. Since when did an elephant have an all-seeing eye? An elephant has 2 eyes, not 1. So there's no excuse here. There is no excuse. An elephant doesn't have 1 eye, it has 2 eyes, 1 on each side. So this is just another excuse so they can promote the all-seeing eye. And as you can see here, 1 eye there with the cat. As you can see, 1 eye. Joke. 1 eye. And then we got this starfish. Since when has a starfish had a 1 eye that you can see? I mean, honestly, the starfish doesn't have eyes on the front. I don't even think it has eyes. I don't even know, because you can't even see them. But I know it doesn't have a massive 1 eye on the front of it. It's just an excuse this to promote the 1 eye symbolism again. As we see, 1 eye symbolism. It's just an excuse so they can promote the 1 eye symbolism. That's all it is. And then what have we got here? Another all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. This, I forgot what they're called now, but bamboo I think it is. They're known as the most aggressive monkeys ever. They actually are the most dangerous ones, because they're known for just attacking people for no reason. But as we see the all-seeing eye reading a book with the all-seeing eye on it. And of course, what have we got here? Upside down star with the pentagram. What a joke. Upside down star, and this person got red eyes. And as well, even his hair looks like a satanic star. He's demonically possessed. Satanic, that's what is. And again, this is Persona 5, like I said. This flashes in your face dead fast. 1 eye symbolism. And this is basically Persona 4, like I said. And what have we got? You can basically have a persona called the devil. Honestly, and then you got snake here. And it's basically got like a cross around its neck, which makes no sense. It basically just looks like the Egyptian cross. That's what it looks like. But the snake is a representation of Satan in the Garden of Eden. As we see again, this is a more close view, as you can see. Looks like a cross. As we see here, the phoenix again. Rise of the phoenix. Rises from the ashes. This is clearly a phoenix. So they've not only promoted it in one game, they promoted it over and over again. And look at this boss. This is the most obvious occult symbolism ever. This is the Antichrist. This is what the Antichrist will come along. Notice the peace sign. They're openly admitting, they're promoting the Antichrist right in front of your face. This, because he's putting his arms out like, I'm peace, I'm the solution. This is the false Messiah. I mean, honestly, he's got little devil horns there. Peace, this is what the Antichrist will do. I'm the solution to peace, I'm the solution to ending all war, I'll do this, I'll do that, and then he'll fool all the masses, and then what Satan will really do, he won't do anything good, he'll destroy the whole world, he'll rule every single nation and make everyone bow down to him. As we can clearly see, it's clearly the false peace sign, because that's what it is, it's not peace. And as we see here, this is what happens when one of your personas basically dies. What do we have? Skull and bones, the occult skull and bones. And this is a boss, a massive all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. They just love to promote their all-seeing eyes in video games, don't they? They just love it. As we can see, this is what the boss is in Persona 4, an all-seeing eye. I mean, honestly, look at it. And then you got this simulates the Baphomet, the goat head, Satan, with the chains chained up like it says in Revelation, and his chains shall be loosened each year or month. And then what have we got here? This false god thing that seems to be on a floating mat. And you've got the sun and the moon. Worship of the sun and worship of the moon. Also connected to the Catholics. And then this again, all-seeing eye of the Illuminati, one eye again, one eye again, and then again. And notice there's Illuminati pyramid triangle above it. This is done deliberately, triangle of the Illuminati, all-seeing eye. This is basically Persona 3. And as you see, this level is just full of it's just full of the Masonic checkerboard floor. As you can see, over and over and over again. And notice how it's an eclipse, because these occultists and Luciferians worship the solar eclipse. They worship it. They believe it's a second sun, basically the black sun. And notice as well, 13. 13 is the number and rebellion in Babylon, where they rebelled against God. That's why they love the number 13. As we see, more of the Masonic checkerboard floor, as you can see. More and more of it. The cube, most likely simulating the cube of Saturn. As you see, over and over again. Masonic checkerboard floor, over and over again. And then there's basically this boss here. This is really, really inappropriate. It looks like she's basically giving birth, or her legs are wide open. And notice black, white, darkness becomes one with lightness. And as well, on basically a boobs, it says BJ. So, yeah. And then we got the Masonic checkerboard floor again. Where it's in. And then we got this as well. Medusa, snakehead. Medusa, the false Greek god. And then we got this, the personas, the cards that you unlock. Black, white, yin yang, darkness becomes one with lightness. And then what have we got here? The all-seeing eye of the Illuminati, and as well the rainbow colour. And then what have we got here? You can basically get your persona and assign it to one of these things. So, pentagram, the hexagon, which is really just a pentagram as well. You can assign them to these things, so it's submitting right in front of you. Well, as we see, like I said with this last time, the Baphomet, fallen angel wings, Satan, promoting Satan, we all know who that is, the Baphomet. And this is, as you can see, throwing out the 666 hand sign, fallen angel wings. This is a persona that you can have. As you can see, there's the third eye opening. This just looks like something out of the pits of hell. I mean, honestly, as you can see, third eye opening, 3 eyes. As you can see, clearly thrown at the 666 hand sign. I mean, as you can see,